Good evening everyone. Obviously a disappointing result here in Cambridge, and I'm joined by Port Vale manager John Askey. John, was it fine margins that made the difference in the end there for that result?
It was. Obviously, I thought we started really well, and obviously we had the ball in the back of the net from a free kick. That's been shown up that it wasn't offside. Tom had a good chance just before that as well, where keeper's made a decent save. So things were going okay, but you know, they got more into the game as the first half went on and created one or two chances. But you know, we're stuck in there, and you know, even towards the end we could have scored another goal. So I'm not too disappointed with. Well, I'm not disappointed with the players' efforts. I'm disappointed with the result.
So you've had a chance to see back that Tom Pope chance, and you see it as though the linesman's got that one wrong.
Yeah. And it's disappointing because obviously those are the things that we've been able to work on, and because the way that they mark, we knew we could get somebody in there. So to work on it, it's come off, and then for the linesman to give it offsides, obviously frustrating.
But you must have taken great positives from the way you started that game, quick out the blocks, and you were getting shots on goal. Harris had a couple of chances. Obviously, we know Popey's chances as well, and the keeper's pulled off a great save from 6 yards from Tom Pope. But there were opportunities there.
There were, and I think if you come away and you've not created a chance, then obviously you're going to be really disappointed. But I thought, you know, I think we probably had 4 or 5 decent chances today. Keeper made a couple of really good saves on the top corner. Look how Avon struck one that just went wide of the post. Pope had the ball in there. Pope should have scored in the first, say, 5 or 6 minutes. So there were chances. First half they had 1 or 2 chances. Second half we talked about it and nullified them. I don't think Brownie had too much to do second half. So you know, we're looking to improve and trying to improve each game. Our main thing now is to get our own form right, and if we can, you know, start winning at home, putting on decent performances, then we'll be fine.
Seeing them in training is one thing, and how they perform there, but seeing them on a match day is a completely different story. What have you taken from their performance today going into the next game against Morecambe?
I thought they looked quite confident most of the game. You know, 1 or 2 of the decisions could be better at times, but I thought overall, you know, they competed well, played some good football at times, although it was difficult because the wind was bad. But there wasn't a lot wrong today. I don't think there was that much between the two sides. So you know, we've got to take heart from it and move on to the next game now, because obviously it's a really important game.
The next month, in terms of fixtures, these are going to be massive battles week in, week out for you. With Morecambe coming up next, what do you expect from them, and how do you prepare your players for these type of games when they're going to be, you know, dog-eat-dog fights in these sort of fixtures?
Yeah, I think whoever we come across now who are in and around us, it is going to be a fight. I said today, every game that we play, it's got to be like a cup final until we're safe. So it's not easy to play under those conditions, but we'll be trying to drill it into the players. You know, it's important that we keep the ball and we get plenty of crosses in. So hopefully we can start to do that, and then the results will come.
Receiving the team news at 2 p.m. today, we saw that Tom Pope made the starting 11. He'd been back in training this week. How big of a positive was that for you, that you could include the club's captain in the starting 11 today?
Yeah, Tom's obviously a big player for us, and he's the one who's most likely to get the goals. So to have him was important today, and I thought he looked fitter than I've seen him in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Obviously he's got over his injury, and that's made a difference to him. And you know, having Tom on the team, you know, I would imagine that the opposition is the first name they look for.
Yeah. Obviously it is a disappointing result, but just for yourself personally, how did it feel to get out there and take charge of your first game of Port Vale Football Club?
It's a real honour to obviously manage Port Vale. I hope I can do it justice, and you know, I try my hardest with the players to get the results that the supporters want. But it's a great feeling to be involved with the football club. I just want the club to do well. I'm not, you know, worried about personal accolades or anything like that. I just want to help the football club, and hopefully I can do that, because it's a great club, great history. So no, it's a real proud moment.